my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Cheryl, your expert accountant and tax strategist here live Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And today we're going to talk about employing your children and what is required and how that works. So, grab your coffee. I have mine. My hair is still very wet. And it's driving me nuts this morning. So I think I'm going to do my hair while I'm on camera. You know, this is not easy to do. Good morning, Vic. Good morning, Kimmery. How are you ladies doing this morning? So there, how's that? That's a little bit better. Good morning, Heather. Oh my goodness. So, I know that there's 5 people watching. Aren't you supposed to tell us a story while you're doing your hair? Am I? I don't follow those channels. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I've seen a few of those, but yeah. I don't know that I'm not really good at, I don't know. I don't think I'm very good at storytelling. But, so today, I hope everyone has their morning beverage of choice. I have been awake for a long time. I have been out of bed since 2:45. And this is only my second cup of coffee. Heather says she just woke up. Vic says I finished my beverage. So, yeah, hit that like button. I see somebody did. Thank you. So this morning, I figured we would have, we've talked about, I've had a topic every single morning since Wednesday or Thursday of last week, something like that. And this morning I was a little late on figuring out what that topic was going to be. But here's the thing. I do best thinking on my feet. So, my topic this morning is employing your kids. And while I realize that we have, good morning, Robin, while we have all the people that are here right now are not employing their kids, you may have someone that you are connected to and you can pass along this piece of information. Because I think it is a very valuable piece of information. And if you're in my regular Facebook group, I accidentally posted it in the wrong group yesterday. But if you are in my regular Facebook group, we have a financial planner that is in there. And I tagged him in a post asking him about some financial strategies that we can use to help grow our children's financial future. So, while most of this conversation is going to be regarding minor children, so it would have to be your direct child that you are responsible for or dependent that you are responsible for, and as a minor, it's still good information. So we're just going to hit it all, and then I'll go back to the comments, because it's not difficult. But what you're going to do is you are going to take a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, you're going to write your child's name, and you are going to write out age appropriate responsibilities for this child that fit into your business. So not doing the dishes unless you have a food channel. So if you have a food channel, then, having your kids do the dishes and paying them for it and cleaning the kitchen, there's some ideas. That's a good reason to start a food channel. So age appropriate responsibilities, and then you assign a wage. So it needs to be a reasonable wage, and you could start with minimum wage. But you need to understand that you can, your kids can handle your social media. They can probably handle it better than you can. They can do modeling for you. They can stuff envelopes. They can put labels on. There's a myriad of things that your kids can do. Okay. So get creative, assign an actual appropriate wage amount. Make sure that everything is written down for the responsibilities, age appropriate responsibilities. Those things can change over time. So anytime something changes, gets taken away or added to, make sure you update the paper. It can be paper or electronic. Just don't lose it. I like redundancy. Have both. And you're going to want a custodial account for this minor child. So in having the custodial account, that means that you or the child's other parent has access to the account. And then the money would get deposited into that custodial account. At the end of the year, this child is going to get a W-2. You do not have to withhold taxes. You do not have to do Medicare, Medicaid, or what is it? Social Security and Medicare. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It's just going to be the regular wages is all that will be on it, and it will be sent into the IRS and the state. Now, so long as that is their only income, then there shouldn't be any taxes needed to be filed. Okay, you can still claim them as a dependent, and you can write off their wages on your business taxes. I'll get to the comments in just a second. Write them off on your business taxes. So it's fairly easy to do. And then the money in the custodial account, you can still use for their benefit. You just cannot use it for the normal room and board, all the things that we have to do as parents and provide for our children as parents. However, you can use it, absolutely use it for all of their extracurricular activities, those things that they really want. And you're like, yeah, I'm not buying that. Back in the day, for me, it was like a Levi's jean jacket and my white on white Nike high tops. But that was a long time ago. But those are things that I earned money for and bought for myself, right? Because those were over and above what my parents were required to provide for me. So if they like soccer, or they do martial arts or dancing, or maybe they want to go to a science camp, or they've got special outfits that they want, or a dance, whatever it is, if it is over and above the normal room and board, you can use the money within the custodial account to pay for these items, and therefore you're paying for them with tax-free money. So on that note, I'm going to jump back over here into the comments and see what we got going on. So let's see. Robin says, I like the girl that does her makeup and tells murder mystery stories while she gets ready. She's really good. I've seen that. I never really understood it, so I didn't watch very much of it. Lisa, good morning, Lisa. Lisa's and Dawn, good morning, Dawn. Lisa says, I'm slipping this week. Apologies, no worries. Vic says, darn, no grandkids. Vic says, yes, food channel for my daughter. There you go. Lisa says, sure is a reason. Guess I'm going to have to rent some kids. And Heather says, is there an age restriction on how old they have to be to start? Actually, no. It just needs to be age-appropriate responsibilities. Think Gerber baby. You know, can you do a Gerber? Can you have a Gerber baby modeling for your advertising? I don't know. Depends on what your business is. Heather says, I think that's frowned upon, renting children. Rent kids to wash dishes. Well, you know, I mean, I guess that's considered child labor and against child labor laws. When you are, let's see, if they are working inside of your business and your business is cleaning people's houses, then technically they could be washing dishes. But it's not going to help you if you're renting the kids. It would help the business owner. It would help the kids' parents, not you. See the difference? All right. So let's throw a spouse into the mix. So you can have a sole proprietorship, or a single member LLC, and your spouse can work with you inside of the business. But do not give them a wage. You don't want to give them a wage, like as an employee, because then it's going to create other issues, like withholding and things like that. And you don't want to treat them as a 1099 contractor, because it's not really what they're doing, right? So to do that, then they would have to have their own expenses, and none of that is needed, because all of it is going to go through onto the 1040 together anyway. So for your spouse, think of it as it's all money under the same roof. Now, how you handle it with you and your spouse, that's totally up to you. If they are working inside of the business, then, it's whatever is the decision gets made between you and your spouse, right? As far as whether you give them money out of the business or move money over, all of it's going to go through the 1040 anyway. So you're not going to account for any of it in your bookkeeping. So when it comes to a family business, you and your spouse, like the business is going to be in one person's name. Don't do a partnership unless you just want to complicate your bookkeeping. It's really not necessary. Or you are, I mean, if you start the business before you get married, then that's a little bit different. I know people that have done that. Then if the business dissolves, you're going to separate the business. Or if your marriage dissolves, you're going to separate the business accordingly. If you're concerned that your marriage will dissolve and you want to protect your portion and all the work that you're doing and your name is not on it, then maybe you need to consider a partnership or something. Yeah, partnership is probably the better option. But just remember that it is going to create a lot more paperwork and more expense as far as getting your taxes and such done. All right. Otherwise, sole prop, single member LLC would both get treated the same way. We're not going to withhold anything we're not going to have any payments to our spouse, and we will have a W-2 with no withholding for our children. Just remember, you have to do the W-2 and it has to be sent out by January 31st. Then you will not have, the child does not have to, so long as the child does not receive income over and above the standard deduction, which, let's see, what is 2024 standard deductions? So for single or married filing separately, the standard deduction is $14,600. So you can pay your child each child up to $14,600 and not have to file taxes on them and still keep them as a dependent and not have to pay in anything for withholding or Social Security, Medicaid, that sort of thing. Medicare, Social Security, and Medicare. All right. I think that's pretty well covered that. We still got 6 people in here. Thoughts on any of this? I was looking through some, I have a whole packet of stuff printed out. About expenses, different kinds of expenses. And this is just a small piece. Thank you. We had 6 people and 6 likes at one time. I saw that. I was like, woohoo, check that out. All right. What else do we got this morning? You guys got any other questions? Tomorrow it's first Wednesday. Tomorrow is first Wednesday of the month. September 4th, we will have morning chat tomorrow morning. Then we have the YouTube live, 30 minutes of the bookkeeping accountability on YouTube. And that jumps into the 2-hour membership call. If you guys want to jump in on the membership and get in for the whole month of September, and you're not in already, then the link is in the description. So just go grab that and I'll get you into the group. And then the 2-hour membership bookkeeping call at 6 p.m. Eastern. So there's 2 calls tomorrow, total of 4 hours. You do not have to attend both. You can attend one or the other. You're welcome to attend both. But remember that it's all about your bookkeeping. Okay, so we can have discussions after your bookkeeping is caught up. You may absolutely ask questions only regarding your bookkeeping. Heather says it's so worth the investment and then some. Thank you. I am glad that you all are getting a lot out of it. We are bookkeeping. Yes, absolutely. Let's see, what else? No Marcus call tomorrow. And then Thursday, we've got Heather's branding call. And that's it for this week. Monday and Tuesday of next week, I am part of a 6-figure biz expo. I will be teaching Maximize Your Business Deductions. I have an hour of training at noon Eastern on Monday. And so if you want to get in on that, drop a comment and I will post the link to get into that. I will actually try and go grab that and stick that into the description at some point this morning. But just so you know, if you need to grab the link, if you need the link so that you can get in on that 6-figure business expo, it goes from 11 to 5 Monday and Tuesday next week. 11 to 5 Monday and Tuesday next week. Heather is talking about your hero story in her branding call this week. So that's her topic this week. What else? Oh, if you are in my free Facebook group, you have to be in there in order to get the link. But if you are in my free Facebook group, I am currently offering to review your last 3 years of taxes. I will review them for free. And then you have the opportunity to, if I find that it would be beneficial to do the amendment, you will be given the opportunity to pay for the amendment to be done. If you don't want to do that, you can use that information to add it to your 2024 bookkeeping so that you will have it you will have the deduction available for 2024, should it still be a deduction in your business. So I will review 2021, 2022, and 2023 tax years and give you the opportunity to amend should it be worth amending. Should I find something worth amending? And typically, I find stuff. The last one that I did, I found over $3,000 for that particular person. And then it cost them $350 to pay me to finish the amendment. And then we got it sent off. So they will get that refund in the mail. Heather's asking what tomorrow's topic for morning chat is. I don't know. That's too far away. But I know that we talked about how many times can you do an amendment? As many times as you need to do an amendment. Lisa says, geez, Heather, showing signs of organization over there. Yeah, don't. I absolutely want us to be organized, but like, I can't go that far. Look, I'm doing really good that I had to come up with a topic for next Monday. Lisa says, yeah, let's do today first. Heather's saying Robin is wearing off on me. That's a good thing. Just, let's put it in specific places and not go overboard, okay? Robin, like yesterday, I was totally speaking your love language and you weren't here. I was disappointed. Like I was talking all about, organization and receipt organization and just like, I was all about business versus hobby and how it's important to be organized or you might not be considered a business. I was like, where's my Robin? All right. It is just after 9 o'clock, everyone. And I've got a busy day today. So I am going to jump off of here. Remember, if you want to get a review of your taxes, the links are in the Facebook group. If you are on my email list, the email will be going out soon if it hasn't already. And there's only a limited number of spots. Okay? So jump in. The water's fine. Have a beautiful day. I don't know about y'all, but around here, like the weather is gorgeous. All of our windows are open. It is just beautiful outside. And I'm in my office. So I'm going to do everything that I have to do from this computer so that maybe I can go work out on the deck for a little bit. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Bye.